So let's start the gameplay part 8 of the game. The letter.
What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know? They're a fraud, or they suddenly back out. Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour.
Pressured me into it. More like, but I'm not going to tell Becca about that, knowing her she'll own her.
And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
You're joking. Who would do that?
The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house. If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
You don't really think they believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle. Well, there's you.
Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself.
And I've almost given out with the way Zach expected to think it's because it interrupts me just as I'm about to pour like that's what I mean.
I'm kidding. Don't go all pouty on me again. In all seriousness, though, I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though, with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
I allow myself to fully smile, genuine, and inhibited. Yeah. Strange having to talk about this with other people, even those who are snow moved on. But today, things simply feel too lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laughter here, a playful job there, also being spent in catching up on the project or whatever people say. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account even Becca's practically chatting. Is there something in the secrets we ate? Zach, though, appears less energetic today. While he's far from being the life of the party, he's definitely the type to keep a fight in the conversation. Apart from a few inputs, he's been silent the entire time. If Becca notices.
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Huh? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
A pained expression crosses Zach's face and almost immediately. Becca retreats in her part as though the message is not meant for her. Okay, look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Becca demands in tap, her emotions are true. Eyes asking for his consent and matter. Although there's a small side to keep asking my point, I don't dare point out. It's up. It has always been better to let him speak on his own. Becca to some extent, although with her, explosions of them are more common. In the end, he simply answers with a momentary shake of the shoulders, gesturing for her to go on with the tale of his.
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca!
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. At the end of the day, it's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
From how her tone stresses and anger, seems like she's the one slightly and not side. Sneaker escapes me, which I promptly stamp down as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out dribble, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say. If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something. If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up.
It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
My palm strikes the table, sending the tableware and top clicking against each other. I haven't even noticed when I've got seen from this. But here I am, just sitting, looking down at the same manner of trouble with any unruly student. Well, Becca's probably proud. I don't mean to yell, but there are some things people like Zach are supposed to say. How exasperating. He, of all people, should know.
If you give up now, how do you know you won't make a name for yourself creating films in the future? It's just a review.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
An amused gleamness is in her eyes when I turn to her. What does she find so entertaining in the situation, though? Okay, help me here. Your friend's about Swedish passion for Patty Razor. I haven't read what the people wrote against this word, but the sketching words shouldn't bring up this word someone. I should know. After all,
Failing means you're playing, Zach. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Whatever. I'm about to say get lost. My tongue has a flash of embarrassment when it's across my face.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There is no face at all, only a poor imitation of puppy dog eyes. If you can call it that way.
Promise?
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys. Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. One night ain't for another week.
And that's all the answer I needed from him. As sentimental as sounds, several filmmaking knowing another person you know and take the same path of life. It's not like it's over for me though. I've still got time, I can still come back. Do my own thing, do what I really want to do. Surely, once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything. Said revive her phone, but is unexpectedly breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. Screen shows Rose.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
She states that if it already explains everything. Then, out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Oxford streets, betraying her cheerful rhythm. All of which she says in a single breath, and I can barely keep up and make those in the word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next subject of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in the...
I'm stuck in horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
When she finally ran out of things to complain about and stops, what she says next deal has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumbled plea for me to meet the right interior designer in the feed, and then...
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
As it grows, she ends the call without even asking for my input. Okay. The sky is cloudless in the noontime sun is beating down and the hard comfort when we depart from the cafe. Starbucks coffee though. It's far from unbearable, but it's not enough to put some people in a fickle mood or make them vulnerable to touching sometimes. No wonder we have staff members going awoo lately, not to mention my boss. We're full mood. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usually cold, cloudy weather back. For all the griefs about the unpredictable weather, though, the streets of Roxburgh are being constantly breezy. The hurried tapping of shoes against the main chatter coming from the lunchtime crowd fills the humid afternoon air. A small reminder of the things we have yet to do, regardless of how much I want to return to comfort for them. Back to the bar real quickly, stopped to a meeting with the magazine publisher featuring luxury houses in decorative plans and homes. But more than once I catch her sneaking along in glance from something displaying in shop window. Did she want to buy something? Maybe I can get it for her this Christmas. I turned my head and let she check out, including the world state. What the fuck? She looks at me, eyes hollow, face bursting, and boring into my very soul, like a set of chains to keep my whole body still. Damn it, why I showed up? There's no shadows of whispers this time, only a big, calm, dull, and distinct, compelling me, beckoning me, instead me to avoid another glass. Oh shit. I don't dare to move. My heart hammers against my ribs each beat, every time screaming at me to where to make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All of my limbs heavy while my own breathing strained to the face of herself.
Leave me alone.
Oh shit. Her mouth is stretched and green, wide, and unpleasant. The panic building up in my chest forces me to take tentative step. I try not to stare at the glowing flesh, the blood streaming from the gaping wounds on her arm or her nailless fingers. I don't want this. Not like this. Not after I get what I want to help them.
No, stop. Leave me alone.
Her face confronts into something twisted and she lets out a bullsharp utterly unforgiving. What the hell is this now? Preach! There is only hatred and bitterness, as if the very notion of turning away from her is an offense in itself.
Please! I don't want this!
Oh yeah, I don't want this in a 3 a.m. Oh shit. Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards. My own throat hoarse from screams. I don't even know this word is coming out of my own. The back of my feet catches on a loose stone, sending me sprawling on the ground. The resulting pain completely chokes me out of the haze within my mind. For a little while, my surroundings appear unfamiliar as the dead space streams into my vision. A look of concern on her face, her hands gripping my arms tight. Even Zack appears beside himself with worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against a small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
Bella, you okay?
My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out to the words of crystal clear. And then pulls a sneak of swift glance at the display window. It's gone. Yet the foreboding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground. The gleams relying solely on flex and muscle memory. Something icy has made its home at the feet of my stomach. I want to throw up anything to get the wretched sensation out of my blood.
You were screaming, having a fit! Zack, call someone!
No, don't. I'm good. I'm good. I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Careful! Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella. Zack, you watch over her for me. I'll call for...
I attempt a smile to put her at ease, but it comes off as a remains. Gently, I push her hands off my shoulders. My knees are still trembling, but I can stand. Leave. Leave me. Stay away. From here. Away. The humidity is stifling, everyone stares and unnerving. And Becca and Zack's concerns is still suffocating. I want to be away from here. I break into a run. Sorry. I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. It's easy to fall into a cycle of negative thinking with only the occasional drips of water on the sink and the whirling of the fan blades company. The room is devoid of any other light source apart from the one streaming from the hallway at windows. Even with the clutter I've accumulated over the years, the room feels a whole lot bigger than it commonly is. I hug my knees closer as group passes by outside. Loud. So loud. If only there's a way to tune everything out to keep my head from replaying every image, every sound of her. Her screams, her awkward gait. She reaches for me, her bone, chilling smile, her peaceful. Enough. That's enough. A shiver passes over me, thought it's not from the hair, still hanging down against my back, or the drop that enters the room from the windows I've left wide open. My gaze shifts over the leather seating on the coffee table, its edges flutter innocuously as the wind touches it. Funny how an ordinary-looking piece of paper can bring this much trouble. The impulse to throw it away or rip it to pieces is still there. I can easily do it, but after that, what? Will she leave me? What about those people who have already seen it? Will they be okay? This uncertainty nags me. I mean, she's real and might also go after people I care about. I just wish someone would listen. Believe me. The abrupt break in the silence nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Phoning, I take a quick look at my clock on the bedside table. It's late. No one usually visits me around this hour except maybe 4.
Isabella? Are you in there?
Her tone is tentative, unsure, testing whether I'll respond or not. Any other day, she'll just enter the room after one knock. Today, I think she's trying to be considerate. She knows I'm in here, and she can easily go inside since I've given her a copy of McKay years ago. Purely on her insistence, the first time she saw the state of my room. In her own words, like a hurricane had passed through the place. No. Ever since she dropped by from time to time, either to share whatever she wished up or help clean. She knocks again, louder this time, albeit kind with less urgency. Take that as my cue to answer the door.
Hey.
Hey there. Mind if I come in?
She holds out a paper bag to me. From inside, a similar aroma wafts into the air, making my stomach rumble rather loudly. Because shoots me a knowing smile before she walks into my apartment, like she owns the place.
I knew you missed dinner. I picked this up on my way home from the library. Thought you'd like one too. And why is it so dark in here? Were you sleeping when I knocked?
I moved to turn on the lights myself before she stretches her hand out for the switch.
Not really. I was just thinking.
About? Did you rearrange things again? Where are the plates?
Stuff. The cupboard to your right, top shelf.
Only the clicking of silverware can be prepared as a shelf. Feels the room, both familiar and awkward. I can easily answer her previous question to cover for the lack of talk, but from her hurried movements and hesitant tones, I know she'll bring it up sooner. The food is just used to get me to open her mouth. I'm unsure if I should happy or mad. I have someone like Becca who knows me so well. Minutes later, she's pushing a plate into my hands and settles on the sofa opposite on my seat at the edge of the bed. She sticks fork in her own dish, but does not go beyond shoving the meat and piece around her plate. She'll have scolded me by now if do the same in front of her. Shrugging, I look down at my food and
It's pork? Are you sure you want to eat this?
Don't look at me like I'm feeding you poisonous stuff.
I know, but pork? You hate pork.
I don't hate it. I just don't like eating it on a regular basis. I can always burn it off with a few hours of jogging. Why are you being picky about this? You're the one who doesn't even gain weight no matter how much or whatever you eat.
I was just asking. You threw a fit when I used pork in your stovies that one time.
It wasn't a good day to eat that. And what about you? You don't seem to be having a good day either. This afternoon?
she opens the subject with the same feelings a bulldozer has. I might have laughed if we're talking about something else. I'm always impressed she used to complain about my own tendency to do that. In the end, because Becca simply gives up any pretense of eating and sets her own plate on the outside table. She leans forward in her seat, her expression serious, and hands clasped together in her lap. It reminds me of that one time I got sent to the principal's office. I can neither recall when or why. The memory is vague now, considering the years since. But I remember screaming on the seat, the agonizing way, and the intense want to leave the room.
Belle, Isabella, what happened?
I spear a piece of meat and pop it into my mouth. It's good, but the taste doesn't really register against the multitude of thoughts swimming in my head. Ashamed. Becca sharp as ever, sweep the pick up on this hand of this and pushes through with her questions for going place in the couch to sit by me. Not that the concern is unwelcome, quite the opposite actually, except the apprehension that we'll fall into the same cyclical argument is there.
About yesterday, during Zach's movie, things didn't end well, and I guess... No, let me rephrase that. I just want to say I'm sorry. We're sorry. We were pretty harsh.
Though I'm still upset about it, Becca seems sincere with her apology.
I was telling the truth.
What is in the people often say. Words lose their meaning when you keep repeating them. And they do. My voice comes out as a whisper, an earnest plea. But its meaning rings hollow even to my ear. On my own ears. How long are they going to keep asking me the same thing? How many times do I have to tell them what I've seen before they believe me?
Is this it?
Becca picks up the letter from the table, and for the first time since this exchange started, I look up from my phone. She inspects it in the same manner one does with something fragile holding it all the care in the world. The stare lingers on the message printed on it. Something expensive sets in her face. She reads the lines over and over again. I want to stop her, take the paperwork from her hands, hide it. But it's too late now, isn't it? It dawns me now that maybe yesterday's argument was ultimate. Because more than one thing them to believe me. I'm mostly running away from the view, from the idea that I've put my own friends in danger. And I'm afraid to do anything about it. I'm a coward.
Sorry, I wasn't able to get a good look at it when Ash was holding it yesterday.
It isn't like it'll make a difference.
Where did you even buy this?
The attic.
Attic where? The mansion? You know, this might have a historical significance.
I doubt it. It was on the floor when I saw it.
So a prank then?
It's not a prank! That's the same thing I was telling you yesterday.
Then tell me what happened. I can't understand where you're coming from if you keep giving me short-clipped answers. Please?
I fall silent, like a spark from a person who will believe in such things yet.
You really want to hear it?
She nods. Cute! Still, I heard everything from when I arrived at the mansion. Research for Rose and Wilson. True to her words, she listens. But in the same way, a person grounds hundreds in God, storytellers everywhere, as if it's the only truth in the world. But in a way, a person was simply offered an ear to someone who needs it thus. No personal opinions, no long arguments, whether it's a truth of knowledge, just her plain and simple undivided attention. And it's pleasant to be heard with that is.
Is it the same? This afternoon? When you... I've never heard you scream like that.
She was there.
She? Who is she? I'm missing a lot of things here, Belle.
Her! The ghost! She's just there, standing, calling for me.
On the streets? I don't...
On the window! Becca, it's her face when she looks at me. It's here, stuck in my head. I can't shake it off. There are voices, shadows asking for help. I don't know how. I don't know what she wants from me. Lord, I don't even know how to help myself right now.
My hands begin to shake. Holding demons' fists, it's all I can keep from moving. She may not be here, I may not be seeing her misshapen face smiling at me, but the dread she has left from me. With the presence of another living person here, I don't want to be myself with the haunting images and these vivid memories yet.
I'm sorry. I didn't know this has been bothering you like this.
Why are you apologizing?
Look at you! This isn't the Isabella I know. Any other day you'd bounce back. You got what you wanted today. Your dad's gonna be okay. And yet here you are. Zach can tell. I'm sure Ash can as well. I'm probably the only one thinking of selfish reasons the day before.
Where exactly is this coming from, Becca?
I don't think she means to say that one out loud, judging by her head snaps at that twitch.
Certain things. It's nothing. Don't get worked up about it. Anyhow, I should go. Try not to think about it, all right? You need your rest, and I've got papers to check and lesson plans to review for this week's class. I'll be next door if you need me.
My hands move automatically to grab the back of her shirt before she can take a single step away. Shit. I have no idea what came over me. Her apartment's next door, I can easily bother her if I need something, she said to herself. However, my trembling hands refuse to budge. I don't want to be alone.
Do you want me to stay?
Can you? Just until I fall asleep?
What are you, 5?
Please. I really, absolutely don't want to be left alone right now. I tried to sleep earlier. Last night, too. I thought a shower would help today, but it's still in my head.
What am I going to do with you?
I smile.
You are such a big baby. Move over. I know how we'll fix this.
She motions for me to scoot, and I do so, though not without a scoop. Typical Becca, a teacher, true and true, regardless of where she is. Then, without notice, she pulls my head to her lap. I freeze.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
Singing you to sleep like the big baby you are. I may not be as good a singer as you are, but I can handle a few tunes.
Stop treating me like a kid. This is completely unnecessary.
I make an attempt to straighten up, but Beck is persistent. She pushes my head back down.
I'm kidding. Didn't you say this is how your mom used to lull you to sleep? I just thought you could use something familiar to you.
You're not my mom.
It may sound like a complaint, but the vocalist know the statement has no real attached to it. Oh jeez, it's been 30 minutes.
How are they back home?
Okay.
You said they called?
Good. From what Mama told me, EJ won a medal.
Who's EJ again?
The youngest. A bit chubby on the cheeks. I showed you a picture of him once. You said he looks a little like me, especially around the eyes.
She's quiet as a talking Japanese to ask questions if there's something she doesn't understand. I tell her of my 4 younger siblings, like troublemakers at them, and of my no-good elder brother, who almost landed himself in a jail a month ago. My sister had to move away recently to run from her ever-increasing debts. It's the same old story she has heard countless times before. Yet every time she asks, every time it's brought up, she listens tirelessly. Becca may not believe me about it all. She may have just been listening to have keep my ears back. But for now, I'm content. It's late. It's easier tonight, so I just have to stop the skiing tonight because it's been a long time playing. Well, maybe tomorrow I could play the game. Peace. Well, thank you for watching the gameplay. It's been really great and okay. Let's continue the gameplay. Good night or good morning.